There's two ways you can compliment someone, right? You can be like the sociopath. You can actively compliment in a passive aggressive way. You ever heard of backhanded compliment?
No.
Like if somebody comes and be like, "Oh my gosh, congratulations! Like you got this job. Like it's you know you like I didn't think you can get it, but I'm so happy you got it, right?" Or like
You finally
somebody be like,
graduated.
"Oh my gosh, oh yeah, oh my gosh, I can't believe you found such a pretty girlfriend. Like
Mm,
you really like like she's like she's she's too good for you or whatever it is. Like that's like people
yeah.
and doing it in a purposeful way, right? Where I'm complimenting you in order to put you down.
Mm-hmm.
So that's passive aggressive. So I know that my intentions are negative, right? But then we were talking about the case scenarios where the intentions are not negative, where they actually genuinely are being
Mm-hmm.
are giving compliment, right? That like that's the area that we were talking about. But sometimes the person might not take it that way, and then now you're going deeper and say, oh, why do we do that, right? But the reality is, it doesn't matter why we do it. I mean, if somebody's being genuinely kind, this is why I don't. This is why I don't like giving the social advice, like how society should act. What's moral, what's immoral, what's offensive, what's not offensive. The reason why I don't like that is because where do we draw the line?
I talked to my friend,
Uh-huh.
and one thing that she told me stuck with me. She said, I'm not judging. I found out that I should not judge by someone's behavior, but with someone's motivation behind the behavior. So, so the
Yeah,
same.
exactly.
This is it. The same thing. If so,
So if the motivation was good by complimenting, I think there's nothing wrong. Like, can I give you an example?
yeah.
There's this movie that I don't know if you saw this movie. It's called 5 Year Engagement. You should watch it. It's a good movie. I mean, I really like it.
Okay.
It's about a couple who got engaged for 5 years. Then they get married for 5 years after they got engaged because like shit happened, like life happens. You get busy but anyway, in that movie, there's a scene where the guy's a chef, and they go to this party, and they go to party, and he's meeting all these new people, and everyone asks like, "Oh, so what do you do?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm a chef," right? Like, and he keeps meeting after people new. It's like, "Oh, I'm a chef," right? And every time he says, like, "I'm a chef," it's like people are like, "Oh, have you seen Ratatouille? Do you know Ratatouille, the
Mm-hmm.
Pixar movie with the rat who's
Oh
a
no,
chef?"
no.
Okay. And then, like some people are like, "Oh my gosh, have you seen Ratatouille?" It's like, and the reason why they said that is because they're trying to connect with that person because he's a chef. It's kind of like you know I was writing this carousel. This is where I got this example from. Like, if somebody's like, "Oh, I work at Pixar," and let's say you love Toy Story,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I love Toy Story," right? Your intentions are not bad.
Yeah.
You're trying to be, but
Trying to
to
stay
that
on the
person,
ground.
I can kind of see, like, if I'm at a networking party, I'm like, "Oh, I work at Pixar." It's like, "Oh my gosh, I love Toy Story." And then I talk to this person, it's like, "Oh, I love work at Pixar." It's like, "Oh my god, I love Toy Story." Like, if people, I can kind of see how this person can get triggered,
Mhm.
right? Like, it's the same way if I say, "Oh, I'm from Korea," it's like, "Oh my gosh, I love kimchi," like
Yeah.
that. So that's why, like, you can't some people might do it in an intentional way. Some people might not do it in an intention. There's no way of knowing, is what I'm saying. And there's no way of knowing what's offensive, what's not offensive, what's compliment, what's not really. There's really, like, anybody can get triggered about anything.
Mm-hmm.
So by saying be careful who you compliment, what you're saying is, no, you might as well not talk at all,
Yeah.
because anything you say, any word that comes out of your mouth, can offend somebody out there.